Natural hair seems to be a threat these days. What's up with that? Plus, major spoiler alert for The Bachelorette before it even premieres. Boy, oh boy, are you in for a treat today. Cheryl Underwood is in the house putting on lipstick. Come on, y'all, the chat starts now.
Welcome to the chat. I'm Catalina Alurs. We've got Henny and Angie joining the panel today, along with special co-host, comedian, radio personality, and co-host of The Talk, Cheryl Underwood.
Yes!
She made it right in the nick of time, too.
We just came from the airport. We just came from the airport.
I mean, you came in with 10 seconds to spare.
That's how we do. Wait a minute. For everybody to know I work somewhere else, I love my good job.
Okay.
The checks go straight in your bank account.
Direct deposit is good.
I don't want nobody to be talking about what happened. What happened was. So what we talking about? What we talking about? It's the time for me to Oh, now don't forget now, we are at the all-new Comedy Club of Jacksonville. The first 4 shows are sold out. The first 2 tonight and the first 2 tomorrow. We have added 2 11:45 shows.
11:45? That's gonna be sexy.
But it's comedy for the fellas, something extra for the ladies.
Nice.
And I brought something
What does
extra.
that mean?
I brought something extra from Los Angeles.
Should we dim the lights?
Yes,
right.
and there's some men coming from Georgia. So we got something for you. So if you got a bachelorette party, you got a divorce party, I just got a promotion party.
I like how this is sounding.
That's right. I'm saved. I love the Lord, but I'm grateful what the Lord made.
Amen.
You know what I'm talking about.
Amen.
Amen.
Spend the money on what makes you happy, and if that makes you
That's
happy.
right. And Mike Washington is performing on all 6 shows. I'm performing on all 6 shows. So we're just going to have a good time. And I'm really happy to be in Jacksonville because I have been dating Jaguars.
Do they know about it?
Yeah,
oh,
right.
I've been dating Jaguars before passing helmets now. I'm just so happy that there's still a team here.
Yes.
And so I would like to support them in any way that I can and motivate them so when the season starts, they will be in the playoffs.
You know, the rookies are in here this week, right?
But
so
they too young. How old are the rookies?
But they look so
20-something,
good,
20-something. They young.
See, I'm going to kill a little 20-year-old. Because I'm seasoned now. I know what I'm doing now. I know what I'm Yes, and you better get it before 5:30 because sooner the news come on.
It's over.
I ain't trying to do nothing.
Well then, we're going to get into that, all of that with you later on.
And we got topics.
Oh, yeah, we got to get started with
just
the new,
like my other job.
Okay, you thought you was on vacation, didn't you?
No. You still working. You still working.
Okay, we're going to start now.
Yeah, so we got to talk about the new Bachelorette. All right, Rachel Lindsay, she announced that to reporters that she's engaged already. She didn't reveal any of the specifics. Right, okay, but it leaves us fans to assume that the show worked. All right, so the announcement came right after the new cast, which is the most diverse ever, was revealed. The show has been criticized in the past for lack of diversity, but host Chris Harrison says they tried to make the show reflect the country.
Really proud of it. It's obviously something that's going to be talked about. I think it's good if you raise the level of debate and discussion about race or really about anything, any topic. It's a good thing.
All right, so among the diversity, the men's occupations range from marketing consultant to tickle monster, whatever that is.
Okay.
Probably means unemployed, but what are we thinking about?
That means a whole lot. That means a whole lot more too. That screams perv to me.
That's right.
I'm just saying.
I don't know about perv.
Yes,
but probably unemployed.
Okay.
But I'm sure everyone's asking the same question. How is it that the show hasn't even premiered yet, but we know she's engaged, and I know rather, I don't know if it's a spoiler alert, plug your ears if you don't want to hear it. She took 4 guys on the hometown date. They were Dean, Brian, Eric, and Peter.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
So, too many spoilers.
Hey, it's out there in the world. Yes. And then
I hope Angelia's not watching. She'll get mad at you if you spoil that for her.
4 guys actually proposed to her in Spain. So I'm not sure what's the reasoning behind all this.
I think, one, we are in a society now, social media, spoiler alerts, but the show has already been produced. The season has been produced.
It's done.
So now we just got to see the process, and is any of them dudes fine, and do they have any money?
No, I'm suspect about most of them. 90% of them, yeah. I'm suspect.
She looks beautiful.
Does
she looks amazing.
They would be a fool not to make this work.
I just want to know where she buying her hair, because I just want to know.
That's that good stuff. That's that virgin.
Yeah, you shake it out the back.
Oh, the dress is beautiful.
So would y'all do a bachelorette type show?
Nope.
Not no.
Married?
Okay,
Are you
No, and I got a boyfriend, long-term boyfriend.
22
Even if I was
22
single, making out with strangers on TV, my mom would see that and have a heart attack.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it?
No way.
I wouldn't do it. Because I think I'm so old school and old fashioned, the respect I would have for myself and knowing that my mom would be turning over in her grave, absolutely not.
But why we can't do our own bachelor show and change the way we do it? Like we ain't got to make out with everybody and then we go to dinner.
No one would watch it.
Exactly.
Right,
it's not juicy enough. It wouldn't have enough drama.
Y'all juicy.
I would like it.
Oh, yes, I am.
I can tell y'all juicy.
Oh, you don't even know.
Juicy, and y'all say,
You've been here for about 2 minutes.
right now if you would like to see how juicy they really are.
Exactly.
I think we could do it, and I think it doesn't always have to be ratchet. It doesn't always have to be a problem. And I think women want to see that there are men out there and diversity. We really want to see.
I think it would encourage more guys to act like they're supposed to, too.
That's right. That's right.
So speaking of men want bachelors,
yes.
What are your thoughts on the fact that there has never been an African-American bachelor? Well, this is the first bachelorette, but there's never been a black bachelor. I have a problem with that, Cheryl.
Why do you have problems, sister?
Because I take that as they can't find any qualified black men
No, they
to be
can.
on
They're
TV.
just not.
Well, I
don't know if they're not looking.
Let me say this for right. I am a proud member of the NAACP. But I'm going to say this. Maybe they can't find a guy who wants to put his business out in the street and be in a committed relationship. Because what I find where we are now, we have very public jobs.
Yep.
And it takes a certain type of man to be in the public life. They act like they want, even these athletes, they act like they want to be, but when there's only one Mr. Underwood, and that's my brother.
Oh, wow.
You see what I'm saying? My father's not on this earth anymore. So the one Mr. Underwood that is my brother, is my nephews. And I don't think a brother wouldn't want to go through all this.
Yeah, it takes a lot. Oh, I know some, some stories about that.
14 people, guys of color that are competing in the Bachelorette. I mean, that's the most
and why they
ever
just
been
got to
on
be
there.
black? You know, we liking the Indians.
There's one Indian, a couple
Latin
Asians.
man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited.
They have a huge mix.
We need more Latin men on this
right
show.
now. I'm in
My
the
guess
Latin.
is the Latin men this would be right up their alley.
Yes, yes. You know, they should do a
Probably.
show. I would make a list. Mario Lopez, if he wasn't with his wife.
That's Bonnie's boy.
Ooh, Mario Lopez.
You got a thing for Mario Lopez. Oh my God.
Okay, I know what we're supposed to be talking about. Did you see me and Mario Lopez host the Daytime Emmy on String? He is just like that in real life. Suit is tight, butt is tight, chest, smell good.
She is like,
amazing.
Are your feet like elevated right now?
Yes, let me say, Mario Lopez, all the Lopezes. Mario Lopez, George Lopez. You know who else is fine?
Who?
That daggone Tom Selleck.
Oh,
Tom
with swag.
You mean
Tom Selleck.
Dad?
No, he smell good.
It's nothing like a good smelling man.
I can't.
Sam
The
Elliott
mustache
smells
has
good.
never done it for me. I'm sorry.
And the guy that's on the Dirty Dancing, what's his name?
Patrick Swayze.
Not Patrick Swayze, the other
new-
guy, the new one that's going to be on y'all network. What's his name?
Oh, I forget
Colette?
his name.
I think his name
He's too young. I don't even remember his name.
He is really sexy.
Really?
Very sexy.
I'm going to have to tune in now.
That's one thing I love about daytime. You
We
get to
love
meet
sex.
all
Okay, so we have to move on because Cheryl about to get us in trouble.
Do you need a commercial?
So, you know, the new guys may have some interesting personality traits, but do they have any that can make them live any longer? Studies of older people all around the world suggest that 5 specific personality traits are tied to living a longer life. They are conscientious, which means less likely to take risks, and more likely to be thorough and efficient. Number 2 is openness, followed by emotional stability, friendliness, and of course the ability to express feelings. So, do you ladies think that these are accurate, or what do you think is the key to living a long life, Miss Underwood?
Oh, I was going to let y'all go first since this y'all.
Well, you're the VIP
Yeah,
today.
yeah,
It's all
you the
about
guest.
you.
Come on, girl.
The key to living a long life?
Yes.
Yeah, out of these personality traits, openness, conscientiousness, emotional stability, friendliness, and the ability to express feelings.
All of this, and then put God first.
Amen.
And the vodka. I believe in
That's
a good vodka tonic. My best friend Erna Fouché is here, and I can't out-drink her. She's saved and she knows the Lord, but we be turned.
What? Be
Well,
lit.
You know what? Really now, I would tell you, my life is in such a good place because I may be strident as a woman, but I've also learned that these things do help you maintain your stability.
But which
and
one's the
keep it-
hardest?
What-
I mean,
For
out
a
of emotional stability and
women?
openness, this is for everyone. If
Well,
anyone wants to
guys,
live a longer
all
life.
the men I know are friendly. I'm the emotionally instability. I'm that. I'm emotionally.
Unstable or stable?
Unstable. I get mad of who you think you talking to. Listen to me.
Yes, indeed.
My daddy name is.
Okay.
That's right.
Yes, indeed.
That's why I lose a man, because as soon as I go,
you
give me
scare
my
him
car
off.
keys.
Yeah, you scare him off.
Car
yeah.
keys.
Call you an Uber, bro.
The ability to express feelings. Now, I can get a man to express feelings. Now, I'm a genius at that.
Are you?
Oh, yes, I know.
So that's kind of like goes along the lines of openness, too. You get them to open up to you.
I can get a man to
Can you make a man cry? Hey, hey.
Okay, mean or loving? Because I know how to. Every man that worked for me know that once I pull out that, whoa, who you talking to? Shut up.
In a loving way.
That's an emotional instability that you were talking about?
Yeah, but I can make a man cry in a loving way. Like, we got to watch a good movie like Platoon. That make men cry. Tombstone, when Morgan get killed. I'm sorry, am I too old? What happened? All you got to do is watch him. Oh, I got it. Watch the playoffs with a man, and if he's for the Spurs, if he's for the Spurs, tears gonna trickle down his eyes when old boy got hurt. See, that's what you gotta know as a woman.
That's true.
That's why I have so many men in my life.
You so wise, Cheryl.
Yes, I am the Yoda of dating. The Yoda.
All right, well, I think you're really gonna love this next topic, especially because of how you look today. So this is another day, another dress code hair policy controversy. This time, a Florida teen was caught off guard when she was asked to change the hair that grows out of her head naturally because it was against dress code. Her parents say they received a call from the school requesting they get their daughter's hair done. The school's headmaster told the family that her hair wasn't in line with the neat and organized rule in the student handbook. Thoughts, ladies?
You all go first.
So, okay, so here we go again, I should say. I think this is the third story this week that we have heard about these different schools reacting to African-American kids coming to school with natural hair, whether it's just coils or whether it's box braids. It goes back to what we said earlier this week. These schools have got to revise these old behind rules and regulations, and they've got to understand every nationality has
I have a question for you, though.
Okay.
Do you feel like that this rule can apply? Like, how do you revise it so that it applies to everybody?
You take some of the wording out. Like in this case, the wording was dreadlock-like. Well, there's nothing dreadlock about these natural coils, but I will say this kid's mother actually handled this situation so classy. Her mother actually is a veteran radio and TV personality. She approached the school, she had a meeting with them, she expressed her concerns. The principal immediately fixed the problem. He revised it immediately. She went to Twitter. She did a 1-minute video in front of the school saying she was so pleased at how they handled it. They took care of it just like that. That's the way it should be.
That's good PR.
They're probably scared of her, knowing she had that much reach.
But would you also say that this is a wake-up call for parents to get involved in the school PTA, be part of the process, let them know this is inclusiveness and diversity? Because what if it was not? Because this is a wig. This is a wig, but my natural hair underneath it is natural. I have no chemical in my hair. Because you remember when I got in trouble? We're going to talk about that. That's why I wanted to bring this up. But also I wanted to go into my natural hair because I had not seen my hair in its natural state for at least 35 to 40 years.
Are you serious?
Jeez.
Right, so I started getting my hair pressed when I was young.
Yeah, little girl.
Yes, sitting at the chair, getting them ears.
Getting them ears crispy.
Yes. You royal crown.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, black people have a hair moment.
Black people
we have a hair moment.
I'm like, no.
But if I took this off and I put it on one of you, would that statement have been applied to you?
No.
And that's the true issue. And the other issue is schools need to advance with the times because this is about learning. And it's about learning about other cultures. But if you apply this to something else, maybe if a young boy was Sikh and he had the hair like they do as in the Sikh religion, you've got to understand other people.
Yes, absolutely.
And that is what truly makes America great, when we learn from each other, learn from each other's cultures, learn from each other's heritage, how we look, what we do, and not separate ourselves.
Well, and that way you're not bending the rules.
That's right.
You're including everybody. That's the difference, and that's where they messed up.
Now, would you ladies agree that when the principals of these schools approach these young ladies about their natural hair, do you think it affects their self-esteem?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Okay, so look, my hair is straight. Most of us know that my hair is naturally curly. I've gone to job interviews with specifically straight hair because I didn't want to have that look of looking messy, because my hair is naturally curly and frizzy.
Beautiful.
And so that sticks with you. If we're not teaching our kids at a young age that your natural hair is gorgeous the way that it is, I mean, you're going to end up getting stuck with this kind of stigma, feeling that it's not beautiful and it's not professional.
And superiority. It is another hair texture or color superior over something else. Now, if I worked for another type of job or another climate, this may be absolutely the norm. No, it may be the norm of where we work. But then if you work more mainstream, then it is unacceptable.
Yeah.
But and even I remember hearing a story. Remember when Oprah had curly hair and they said it was making her look mean and everything. And to me, like they say, my country and western friends say this all the time: the bigger the hair, the closer to God.
Yes.
So to me,
they say the bigger. They say that down in Texas.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So why don't we just all, as women, we need to embrace. We need to embrace, and then we need to come up with solutions and let these men know. Well, we ain't saying nothing about your hair, or lack thereof. So don't you say nothing about that. What's the next topic? This is fun. You know what we need? Salad and Chardonnay. Why we can't do this with white?
You don't even need the salad. Just the Chardonnay is fine with me. Bonnie, just grab us a bottle. We're going to go to commercial. We'll get the bottles afterwards. All right, but we do have to take a quick break. But when we come back, we're going to get to know Sheryl Underwood a little bit better and find out where you can see her perform this weekend. So stay with us.
Yeah.